I'm going to talk about Oddity. This is the film directed by Damian McCarthy. And in this film, after the brutal murder of her twin sister, Darcy goes after those responsible by using haunted items as her tools for revenge. It's a suspense horror film. Cast is Carolyn Bracken, Caroline Menton, Willem Lee, Todd Murphy, and Steve Wall. And what you think about this?
I really like this film. Corey, you have like some camera problems. Your camera's like real, blurry.
Oh,
fuzzy.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's clear on this side, so maybe.
Okay.
I don't know if you should.
Yeah. Overall, this is a horror film. It's not overly done. It's pretty much a 3-location shoot. But I really enjoyed watching this. Like I said, the psychic medium is blind, and she shows up at her sister's, really her brother-in-law's house, where her sister had been killed, with a box containing like a wooden man, and she's pretty much trying to figure out what happened to her sister, but we slowly find out what happened to her. The wooden man might be one of the creepiest things that I think I've seen, in a film in a long time. And it's just sitting in a room. A lot of atmospheric stuff happening with this film. Like I said, it's just like 3 locations that they're actually in this film, the whole film. But I think it's real well done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see. I actually did take a look at this earlier, man, and I thought it was just okay. I agree with you. The atmospherics, I thought that was really done well, and there is some little bit of funniness in here, man. Like there's a scene, I don't know, I'm not going to fully spoil it, but there's a moment where one of the characters is like, "Have you seen my keys?"
Oh yeah.
Just like, come on, son, this lady's blind. I did appreciate that, man. I think it had a pretty cool setup too, especially
that's one thing about this. It's one thing about this film that will never happen in my house. They pretty much had a device, the plot device where they have pretty much hanging their keys like near the front door. Mm-hmm. Anytime that happens in a film, it's going to be a problem with you finding keys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one of my pet peeves. I always pretty much, if I'm wearing jeans in my house, my keys are pretty much in my pocket. But that's one of those little things that kind of got under my skin. But I think this was a well executed film. Sorry about this. Cutting in.
No, I didn't get the scary factor, that a lot of people saw, because after I watched this, I'll go to the reviews and I'm like, it's hard. It worked. It worked within the realms of the film. There are some jump scares, but even a lot of those kind of felt a little bit predictable. I was like, all right, when she does this, something's going to pop out. So I didn't know what it was, but so it kind of takes the edge off of it. I did think the ending was a little bit abrupt though,
Yeah, the thing that the only jump scare I think I really had was like when somebody drops their cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking down at something and then mm-hmm. something's looking up at them.
Yeah. It's doing a lot of that,
Yeah. It's real good atmosphere on this, and I just thought,
it definitely did create a pretty cool atmosphere. I think how much you're gonna like it beyond that's just gonna be up to your personal taste. But I thought it was okay. I didn't hate the time with it. It told a story and it didn't overly stretch it out. I do just wish the end had a little bit more just like punch to it.
Yeah.